Alright, I'm gonna get started because I'm starting to get nervous now. People are leaving already. It's probably because I'm talking and not playing. But yeah, the reason why I wanted to do this today was because I'm fucking bored. And I miss playing shows, and today just happens to be the 2-year anniversary of Lawsuit Models releasing Off the Pavement. And sorry if everything's backwards in the Instagram live. I don't know how to fix that. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to go through and play the record acoustic, maybe talk about the songs a little bit, and maybe throw in a couple of extra songs at the end. So yeah, we'll get started. Yep, just like Streets of London. Actually, probably too much. Only 12 if you guys are there. But yeah, let's start off. Side A, first track is Recycled Lines. Big fan favorite. This was actually the second song written in the cluster of songs for this record, probably back in 2015 or 2016. I remember Heller came over and I showed him like what I had, probably just a verse and a chorus, and he came up with like a little pre-chorus and a couple turnarounds, and from there like the whole song just came together, so it was pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah, Recycled Lines, here we go. Down inside my door, sitting here on fake floors, sifting through a photograph, straining my legs. These memories come rushing back, and then I walked away. Feels like yesterday. Some of those faces have changed, all the others drifted away. Let them go. A worn-out spiral notebook filled with every embarrassing line. Front and back, these pages are torn these days. Take my time, crafting every line. These chords ring and die, singing about the day-to-day. Loved ones gone away as I let them go. I don't know me anymore. Let them go. I've been wrestling so damn long through all these changes. The melodies only come to me when my heart's broken and wasted. Recycled lines in a new cable placement. It doesn't matter anyway. Can't hear my voice coming through the PA. As I let them go, I don't know me anymore. Let them go. I've been wrestling so damn long through all these changes. The melodies only come to me when my heart's broken and wasted. Recycled lines in a new cable placement. It doesn't matter anyway. Can't hear my voice coming through the PA. Matter anyway. Can't hear my voice coming through the PA. Ooh, and the crowd goes wild. Crowd of stuffed animals. Oh man, I don't know why, like, I am super fucking nervous right now.
I can't see any of you. I covered my little room here in stuffed animals. I would take a shot, but last time I was on a meeting with whiskey, I fell asleep. So we're not gonna do that. So the next song on the record is Recycled Lines. Or no, Recycled Lines just happened. Next song is Bridge Street. Originally when we first started working on doing some kind of album, I remember Heller and I had a conversation, and at the time I was going through a divorce, and I think I was like, I'm only gonna write like 3 songs about it, and it'll be like part 1, part 2, part 3, and then I'll write other songs. But I'm an emo guy, so I wrote 5 songs about it, I think, on the record. But this is part 1 of that whole thing. It's called Bridge Street. Rooftops to you after your shift at the bar with these 6 strings. I knew the sad melody would win your heart underneath those stars. Heart on my sleeve, your eyes staring back at me. Your eyes see right through me. After that rooftop kiss, we made our way to the streets. With your arms in my arms, I never felt so complete. We talked, we laughed, and when things got heavy, I reached out for your hand. All I wanted was to be your man. And those memories, like these melodies, quite shake, falling at a time, running all my lines, set my heart to break. Hold on, here it is. It's all of yours to take, and all of yours to break. Hey yo. Another great thing about that song, it's really short, so you don't have to listen to it too long. But in the studio, it was rad, because Cameron Hawk, our bass player, laid down some pretty sweet backup vocals, and right there at the end. And when I first heard those, I was like, shit, I wish I could sing those parts. So good job, Cameron. Yeah. Quick drink, we'll get into it. Next song, Stumbling Alone. This is one of Heller's songs. He didn't want to come into the chat and do it acoustic. I think he should have. But yeah, this song is about his buddy in New Orleans. Nice guy, I got to meet him one time. I went to a conference in New Orleans, and like I met up with him at a bar. He was hammered, and he was like, "You guys wrote that song about me on the record. I fucking love it." And then he started singing one of our older songs, Pishki Road, just the woes, like in my face in this bar. And I was just like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you." But yeah, this song is about him, and this is how I imagine Heller first wrote the song, playing it in his living room with an acoustic guitar, because Heller likes acoustic guitar. So, Stumbling Alone.
Picking you back up off the floor for the 7th time this week. I can't meet you again for just one more. Had a few too many drinks, and I know this is going to end. I say it will be different, then it happens all again. And I say I can't do this anymore. Scrape you off the pavement like I've always done before. And I say, hey, this time I gotta let you go. Can't hold your hand again tonight. Stumbling back home alone. Stumbling alone. Pounding on your housemate's door, asking, do you know this guy? I found him in the corner looking like he was gonna die. And I know how this is going to end. Crumpled, useless on the floor. Thought you were my friend. So I say I can't do this anymore. Scrape you off the pavement like I've always done before. So I say, hey, this time I gotta let you go. Can't hold your hand again tonight. Stumbling back home alone. Stumbling alone. So I say I can't do this anymore. I'll scrape you off the pavement like I've always done before. So I say, hey, this time I've gotta let you go. Can't hold your hand again tonight. Stumbling back home alone. Oh, stumbling alone. Whew.
I love that song, Heller. I just spit all over the floor. But yeah, what is next? Still side A, 4th track in. And sorry if my guitar's a little bit out of tune. I need to get it set up, and using the capo, moving it back and forth is just messing everything up. But yeah, this next song, and I think my boys are in here, Billy Smith and John LeCarry. This song is pretty cool. Or like, what I think is great about it is like, this is like one of the first times I've ever like written a song all in one sitting. I think the whole thing took like an hour, and my fingers hurt so much because like I couldn't stop playing it until it was done. But at the time I was feeling really homesick, and with everything that was going on in my life, I wanted something kind of normal, and I just missed my friends. all of my friends back home, but in the song I'm singing about kind of just driving around with Billy and John and going to bars and not wanting to go home. But yeah, Sarah Wells. The other thing about this song was I thought the band was gonna like it right off of the bat, and it wasn't translating the way I had it in my head. And I just remember Tyler and I meeting like in between practices to kind of figure out, and he knew what I was trying to go for, and he's so good at arranging songs, and he has such a knack for like songwriting and way to place things, and he's one of the main reasons why the song sounds like it does on the record. And yeah, I'm really proud of this song. It's my favorite one. But yeah, here's a coffee house version of it. Yeah.
Lately I've been thinking about the times we used to share. Throwing back at the jailhouse, you know I'd always meet you there. Deep in conversation and not ready to go home. Take a left down Pishki and turn up the stereo. Songs that we used to know. These days, these nights now, I'm stuck in mountain time. A mile high, different drive, gutter sits the talks all night. You've got your family, I've got these Denver streets. And if you still remember me and more summer nights, singing songs that we used to know, down Pishki Road, singing songs that we used to know. Back seats of our broke down cars, picking parking lots under New York stars. In the back seats of our broke down cars, picking parking lots under New York stars. I don't feel at home, here is just where I sleep. I'll book a trip back east, another place where we can meet. I don't feel at home, here is just. I'll book a trip back east, another place where we can meet. Down Pishki Road. Hold a spot at the bar for me. If it's still there, of Sarah Wells. Hold a spot at the bar for me. If it's still there, of Sarah Wells. Hold a spot at the bar for me. Jailhouse Cemetery, singing songs that we used to know, down Pishki Road. songs that we used to know.
Thanks, everybody. Hope that sounded alright. I totally forgot this, but I found the demo for that song, and I think when I sent it to the band, and especially you, Billy, there was I was calling it "Don't Hate Us 'Cause You Ain't Us," because at one time at the Trail House, that girl was wearing that shirt, and we thought it was funny. And then we put a whole bunch of Justin Bieber on the jukebox. That was his first record. But yeah, anyways, this isn't about Justin Bieber. This is about lawsuit models. Last song on side A. This was originally my idea for part 2 of the Ryan Bean sad songs. This one's called Logan Street. I decided to name them after streets. Logan Street is where I currently live now. The other one, Bridge Street, is the street I lived on in New York where I met that girl. And there's 36 in Williams where we lived in Denver. And then Sarah Wells kind of falls into it, but it's more about being homesick. And Sarah Wells is another street, or a trail, Sarah Wells Trail. But anyways, this song was about moving into my Logan Street apartment and unboxing everything.
I wasn't prepared to pack up all my things, split up all our stuff and leave. But I shoved them all into bags and shitty old boxes seem to occupy the space in this one bedroom apartment. Right now I'm thinking of things like those promises you wrote to me. As I sit here searching my finger for a ring that bound you to me, I can't do anything about these memories. Everything in this goddamn city reminds me. So should I just hold my breath or take another drag from this cigarette? Sometimes I just can't hold it together when everything reminds me of how I miss you, and how some nights I wish I could hold you. These nights I just can't hold it together when everything reminds me.
Whew. I haven't played that song in a long time. I don't remember the last time Lawson Models played that song live. That was another one that I thought wasn't gonna be a Lawsuit Models song. Too emo. But yeah, no, I really loved how the rest of the guys just took it and from like that version and arranged it, and on the record it just sounds bigger and dynamic. So I always thought that was really cool about that song. And there's the tambourine parts in that. Remember all the tambourines in the mix? We had a lot of fun discussions about which tambourine hits should stay and where they should be. But yeah, if you ever go back and listen to the record, there's tambourine on it. So flip the record over, side B. Next song is called New Mexico. New Mexico was actually the first song that was written for the record. I think I wrote it back in 2015 in my basement at 36 and Williams. And this song is actually about my mom died that year, and it was about going to New Mexico to deal with all the funeral stuff and trying to process everything, and everything, the funeral and everything just happened so fast. And this song is about that. I don't really hate New Mexico, but 2015, 2016, I wasn't very fond of it. But yeah, New Mexico.
Alone tonight, driving down I-40 under desert skies, taillights blinding headlights, masking highway lines, and I'm searching for a melody, but this car's presets are failing me. I need a sound, something loud, anything to drown the memory. Messages marked as read, my replies left unsent, excuses hang like nooses around my neck, regret, and doing the best I can. Sometimes I just scream out loud, this wasn't the fucking plan. And you were always dealt those shitty hands. With the shitty smirk and these lying eyes on, so they don't know that I'm choking on all these notes. And with the shitty smirk and these lying eyes on, so they don't know that I'm choking on all these notes. I hate New Mexico. I hate New Mexico. Whoa. I hate New Mexico. Hate New Mexico. Whoa.
Another reason why I didn't like New Mexico back then was Heller and I used to play in the Minx with Miss Sarah Fisher, and we stayed in that. We went on a short tour through Colorado Springs all the way down to Las Cruces, and we stayed at that real murdery motel. I didn't really. It was fucking hot, but yeah, no, I didn't really hate New Mexico then. That motel was scary though. And then we forgot to lock the door, and so found out the next morning, and we're just happy we weren't murdered. But yeah, all right, enough about that. I was going through my notebook to kind of see if I had any notes from when we recorded, and I did try to keep like a diary, but I'm horrible at keeping diaries or journals. I probably should say a journal. I lost the page, but I did keep track of a little bit throughout the days. Not much in the notebook. We went to, I think Tyler and I went to Hot Chick Latte, a ton. I think a lot of my notes were like, had Hot Chick 3 times today. We were really caffeinated for that show, or for that recording session, and yeah, Hot Chick is great. They're still open, by the way, during this quarantine, so if you happen to be on East Colfax, pick yourself up a latte. Excuse me. Next song, AskReddit. This is a song Tyler made an awesome video for. Kind of my fault for not getting more footage for it, but I was too busy drinking hot chocolate. But yeah, turned out to be our first single from the record, and a fun story about this song. My buddies Billy and John are listed as co-writers on the record. We used to play in a band called The Black Hand, and when we stopped playing, we always said we would like pass ideas back and forth and maybe work on something over the interwebs. And I remember John, who is the drummer, he sent us a chord progression, and since Billy was the main songwriter in The Black Hand, but since we both, Lawsuit Models, I started writing songs, we decided to come up with 2 different ideas, and maybe we can merge them together and come up with one thing. I heard John's chord progression, and I was like, I'm gonna add this part and change the key, and totally not use everything that he had. Suck it, Big John. But I came up with a song that turned out to be AskReddit, and we were looking for another song for the record. Me and the other boys kind of stopped working on it, and I asked them if we could use it, and they graciously said yes, and me and the Lawsuit Models boys arranged it, and then Billy and his brother Michael, who I think Michael was in the chat earlier, they recorded a version of the one I had with some added parts, and we actually kept some of that. Billy sang this really pretty chorus line at the end, and Cameron sings that part on the record in the outro. So I'll sing that as part of it. I wish I wrote it, but Billy wrote that. But I'm glad it made it on the record, and this song is always so weird to play acoustic, but I'll do my best. But yeah, it's called AskReddit.
I can't breathe, the air's so thin up here. I can't see the through all the hell of this past year, when it all fell apart and you broke my heart, kept the house and left me the car. It hasn't been easy for me. I'm a train wreck of a man, doing all I can. I wake every morning even though I don't know who I am. And it all fell apart and it broke my heart, pondering and gave back the cards that I wrote back when I knew you. And you got yourself a new haircut, found someone to pick you up when you're falling, oh my darling. And you got yourself a new haircut, found someone to pick you up when you're falling, oh my darling. When you're out running around town with your new man, no, I'm not wasted in this dive bar, dropping tears to this rocks glass. When you're out running around town with your new man, I'm not wasted in this dive bar, dropping tears to this rocks glass, to this rocks glass. And you got yourself a new haircut, a new man that'll pick you up. And you've got yourself a new haircut, a new man that'll pick you up. And you've got yourself a new haircut, found someone to pick you up when you're falling. When you're out running around town with your new man, you know right now my heart is breaking, the pain is killing me. You know it's true, my world is crumbling, and I don't know if I'll be the same. So go and type it out and I'll write it down. This old notebook you'll never see, got a microphone and I'm on the stage. The story of us is a tragedy. Type it out and I'll write it down. This old notebook you'll never see, got a microphone and I'm on the stage. The story of us is a tragedy. Whew. That song's tough to sing. You may have noticed that my capo placement is on the 3rd fret, so that means my guitar is in C sharp, or the song I'm about to play is in C sharp. Most of this record is in C sharp, and really didn't notice that until we got in the studio, and then we're trying to figure out the right order to put everything in because every song sounds the same. But yeah, I don't know why I gave you guys that secret, or told you, because now if you ever come see us play, you're going to think about it. I should probably just play songs because I'm just rambling now. The sun moved. I'm going to open this up real quick. There we go. So yeah, side B is almost done here. Just a couple more songs here.
Have no clue, no clue, just here for the music. Thanks, Dad. This was supposed to be part 3 of the 3-part sad song business. That was my shoe, that squeak. Are you guys wearing shoes? I'm wearing shoes. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just gonna play. But yeah, this was part of the 3-part thing. 36 and Williams is where I lived, and kind of where my relationship ended. And I wrote this song. There were a couple different versions of it, but the band made it better, as they always do. And I kind of had an idea for this song. I wanted it to be long and like I wanted it to kind of be like a spectacle, and I don't remember if I was able to convey that with the rest of the band, but I felt like we were all on the same wavelength, and it came out even better than I thought it was going to be. And then with the studio layering everything on top of each other, it came out exactly, or not exactly, better than I had originally envisioned it. So this is 36 and Williams. At the end on the record, I sing that song "Oh Girl" by the Shy Lights. Since then, I realized that this is the same chord progression that Taylor Swift uses in a bunch of her songs, so I kind of throw that in. I don't know which version I'm going to do on this one, but we'll kind of see where, I guess, muscle memory takes us. But 36 and Williams.
So tired of pretending that I'm okay. Like my heart's not broken and I'm not breaking down. I'm so sick of reminiscing about those old days, walking hand in hand with the prettiest gal in town. So alone I sit here thinking on this bar stool, am I really the man you think I am? Well, I guess I'll prove you right. It doesn't matter where I sleep tonight, I'm around and I'm stumbling out alone. And they say, with a little time those memories will fade. As I lay awake, I can't let go of the girl who gave me back my name. With a little time those memories will fade. As I lay awake, I can't let go of the girl who gave me back my name. a promise, so casually cruel. In the name of being honest, I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here. I remember it all. Oh, girl, I'll be in trouble if you left me now. 'Cause I don't know where to look for love. I just don't know how.
Whew. Rain check back then. Don't have enough tequila at the moment. Oh, are you talking to my dad, Cameron? Is my dad hammered? He's probably hammered. I brought 3 beers here thinking I was going to go through all of them. I guess better safe than sorry, but I didn't even finish the one. I don't even know how long this has been going on. Thanks everybody who's sticking around and trying to get through this. This is one of the, I think the second to last song that we wrote for the record. Another song I didn't think was gonna make the cut, but I think it was just a little different enough that we all wanted to tackle it. And another song about relationship ending, and I didn't use a street name for this one because I ran out of streets to use, but fun fact, Casanova Baby is a song by the Gaslight Anthem, and it was kind of our song, so that's why I named it I'm No Casanova Baby. Also, once again, I love Cameron's backup vocals on this. He, in the studio, he was like, I have an idea, and went in and just like fucking nailed everything at the end. I'm a big Jimmy World fan, and like on the OOOs at the end, he does a harmony, and it kind of always sounded like a Jimmy World type of harmony, and I love that part of it. But yeah, I'm No Casanova Baby, last song on the record.
Rummaging through my old things, staring in the picture frames of you and me, thinking back to a time when you were my everything. Over and over text messages read, gone through and through all the letters sent. I'm still aching and broken from this mess. I've got a new bed that I never lay in. I've got these fake hardwood floors where I rest my head. All the records that will never get played, this needle won't touch the grooves where our memories lay. It still hurts to hear them today, tucked away in a makeshift tomb. Reminders of me and you. Here our memories lay, they're buried away. I've got a new bed that I never lay in. I've got these fake hardwood floors where I rest my head. You were my everything. You were my everything. Oh girl, you were my everything. Oh girl, you were my everything.
Whew. Awesome, guys. So that's the record. Came out 2 years ago. It's on Spotify and wherever you stream music. Come to the show and you can buy a record from us. If you get me liquored up, I'll probably just give you one. Because I'm lush. But yeah, I'm actually going to play a couple more. I know it's been a long time. I did a couple of dress rehearsals of this set, even with the talking. Those videos are never going to be released. But I know it's pretty long, and so thanks for hanging out. I'm going to play after we kind of took a break from like songwriting and tried to push the record, and what was it? Last year we released a tape, a 3-song tape, also put out. I forgot to mention, we recorded the record at Black and Bloom with Chris Fogel. He mixed the record. My buddy back home, Mike Legion, at Rogue Planet Mastering, he mastered the record. Go to him for your mastering needs, because he's great ears on that guy. Handsome dude too, very handsome. And Snappy Little Numbers put out the record. So thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Chris, and thanks, Mike. But yeah, on Snappy Little Numbers last year we released Long Drives, Dark Nights. It was us kind of getting back in the swing of things, wanting to write new music, yeah. Hey guys, I'm back. Kind of let everybody filter back in. I guess I hit the hour-long mark on the thing, so once it hits an hour, Instagram says we're done listening to you, but I'm not done playing. So thanks for rejoining. Yeah, like I was saying, we released a 3-song EP, a tape. Heller had a song on it. Cameron wrote a song for it that's rad. All the songs are rad. And I had one on it. And so I'm going to play that. It's called Worn Out Sleeve. Awesome thing about this song was I'd been playing around with these ideas and just didn't have the lyrics to it. And the boys really pushed. We booked time in the studio and we pushed to come up with the arrangement for it, and then I was forced to write lyrics for it because we recorded it, and this song came out. It's about a lot of different things, but if I always kind of think of it, if you know one of our older songs, I'm Worried About Harry Potter. This is kind of like an extension of that, and maybe whatever you think that song means, this is like part 2 to that. But Long Drives, Dark Nights. If you listen to it on Spotify or something, Chuck Coffey has some sick leads on it. So thanks, Chuck. Caught a glimpse across the room. Dim the lights to hide old wounds. Broken promises preserved in picture frames. I threw them all away, now I hope for better days. Filled with doubts and broken down, trying to find my feet. I need those long drives, dark nights, singing by dashboard. Lights ahead, they're blinding. Scared of what's behind. Close my eyes. Battle scars, sutured heart, worn out sleeve. Through the bandages I bleed. Still afraid and so ashamed, expose every bruise. I've got nothing here to lose. Filled with doubts and broken down, trying to find my feet. I need those long drives, dark nights, singing by dashboard. Lights ahead, they're blinding. Scared of what's behind. Close my eyes. Close my eyes. I remember it well, like it was just yesterday. I remember it well, like it was just yesterday. I remember it well, like it was yesterday. The moment things had all changed. Take to the wall, an invitation to save the day, and it never fades. I remember it well, like it was just yesterday. Whew. Thanks for everybody that came back. We lost a few of you. Not my fault. Or kind of my fault because I talk too much. And instead of making jokes, I should have just, played the songs. But thanks, Billy. I think I have one more. Cameron really wants me to play Lisa Loeb for some reason. Even though you guys put that on the songs, I'm not allowed to play anymore. Or so, but yeah, this is the last song I'm gonna play. Cheers to you guys for hanging out. This is a new song, so Lawsuit Models. Our luck has been pretty bad this year with trying to play shows. The weather stopped us, I think once, 2 times maybe, I don't know. The weather got in the way, and then the Rona got in the way of a couple badass shows that we were supposed to have, but all will eventually get rescheduled. But we were gonna debut a couple new songs at these shows, and I'm gonna play you my new one. It doesn't have a name yet. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, it goes like this. This is my last song. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you when when things kind of get back to normal, and get to play these with the full band, because I promise you they sound way better. But yeah, new song, no title. If you think of a title for this song, throw it up in the chat. I'll review all the answers later, and maybe we'll just name it from one of the 10 of you. So, yeah, here it goes.
Take a breath and let it all settle in. Exhale and expel carcinogens. Close your eyes tight, wait for sunrise. In the morning we'll overanalyze the night. Foggy images never shed light on our past lives. I still miss mine. Tonight I'm a broken record of dry tears, rehash memories caught in the grooves of familiar melodies. Tonight I'm singing the same song from my heart, ripped from its sleeve, looking back on the past and who I used to be. Time to regress and relive past regrets. Make amends of this mess and place new bets. Smile wide, pretend you're fine. Tonight I'm a broken record of dry tears, rehash memories caught in the grooves of familiar melodies. Tonight I'm singing the same song from my heart, ripped from the sleeve, looking back on the past and who I used to be. Tonight I'm a broken record of dry tears. I've got these memories that have been haunting me for years. Tonight I'm singing the same songs from my heart. All my faults and all of these false starts. Tonight I'm a broken record of dry tears, rehash memories caught in the grooves of familiar melodies. Tonight I'm singing the same song from my heart, ripped from its sleeve, looking back on the past and who I used to be.
Everybody, thanks for joining in. I know we had some technical difficulties. Instagram tried to pull the plug on me, but I was like, no way, Instagram. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers to you guys. I hope you all are being safe, staying healthy, and we're all in this together. If you're interested in joining our Lawsuit Models Zoom game nights where I pass out in front of everybody, just shoot us a DM. We'll send you a link. But thanks, everybody. Good night.